Todd Cantwell exit fee confirmed, among other things to talk about regarding Rangers. There's not many incomes to talk about. It's simply going to be outgoings. Clement saying more going to come in than going out. Well, it's going to be a spicy enough final few hours of this transfer. Well, I say final few hours, there's a few days, right? But there's not long. Friday. All right, folks. Friday is the deadline. Rangers just don't want to seem to sign anybody. And we'll talk about it. So, the mug shots. It looks like the mug shots for Cantwell and Scott Wright in that image, but it was actually after the 5-2 game against Dundee. Your skin, brilliant. One Fanny and the next Scott Wright joining it. Brilliant. Big Scott Wright will be joining Birmingham. Now we don't know the details on the Scott Wright deal, but we'll get them as they're coming through. But Todd Cantwell, 600k plus add-ons. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money there, but I think everybody knows it's the wage bill that Rangers want to sort out. 600k. 600k. I'll put up for a poll. Should Rangers have got more than 600k for Todd Cantwell? Am I panicking yet? Fuck, I panicked as soon as the season ended last year. I've been panicking the whole summer. The Rangers are signing no one, man. It's going to be absolute. But see the add-ons. I mean, if it's 600k plus add-ons, but when it's 600k plus add-ons, it's like, how much can the add-ons really be worth? You know what I mean? It's probably about 100 grand, 250 at best. More like 250 quid, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, I kind of already talked about a lot about Rangers today, but there's a key. It is hilarious, isn't it? It's not good. But someone put this on Twitter, right? This is just about the Rangers outgoings and about the clubs that they've went to. Hadji can't get a club to give him the wages he's on. Cantwell going to Blackburn. I mean, Blackburn, I'm not going to. They're a diddy club compared to us, but they're all right. Davies and Wright are away to League One, which just tells you everything you need to know. Cervantes is away to Thessalonica, whatever the hell that Aris Lysi's no idea to pronounce it. Diddy team. And then, of course, Goldson is away to Limassol. It's like, look at these clubs. They are going to clubs that are either shite or low down the divisions. And I think it just sums up the state that Rangers are in right now. We're not talking about players we're selling that are good. We're just selling. We're scraping the barrel here, man. It's embarrassing. I mean, Matt O'Reilly's going to Brighton. He could have ended up at like Atletico or at Atalanta, and we're selling players to League One Birmingham, man. Sums up. Let's see what that poll says, though. Could Rangers have got more? For a lot of votes, 62%. You guys have 600k for Cantwell. We got 2.5 for Mikey Johnston. It's very true that. Mikey Johnston, 2.5. Sums it up, man. It does, because Cantwell, I mean, if Cantwell's 600k, it means Hadji would have to be 1.9 to even match it. Guess it's better than him playing B team all season, leaving on a free. Yeah, it gets rid of the wages, it is, but it's just a mess. He wasn't even playing with the B team, so I don't really even know what Rangers were doing, but it just sums it up. Bang average, overpaid, out of form, shite players, pretty much dictating what happens. At the end of the day, not good at all. But yeah, it's horrendous for Cantwell. I'm seeing a lot of reaction on Twitter. It's fucking embarrassing, man. I said it would probably get about $1 million for him, maybe all in. We'll scrape $1 million, but Big Phil at the door soon with big pay packet. Big pay packet for Big Phil. He was I'm glad Cantwell's away. See after handing in a request, I'm glad. I wanted him to go. But for that amount of money, it just shows you the mismanagement of a transfer window, man. How can you be sitting here 10 past 3, 2 days to go, and and Rangers don't even know what they're doing. Honestly. If Celtic lay the smackdown on Rangers this weekend, Big Phil will want to leave. Well, you know what? I've actually got a bone to pick with Clement, right? He's played 4 Old Firms, 3 defeats and 1 loss. And see, going into half of them, say, Rangers were expected to win them. All right? Right, there's talk of, Rangers are going to do this, Celtic are weak, they've got injuries, Hatate's out, Carter Ficker's out, and he's dropped the ball. So how about when it comes to an Old Firm that everyone thinks we've got no chance in? You, Baldy Beale, stepped up to task and fucking deliver 3 points. Is it too much to ask? Probably. But you know what? How many Old Firms can this guy go without winning? I think the thing is, I don't think he can go that many, because if he loses the next 2, he'll be out of a job. I don't even think... What's the difference? 3 defeats. Did I say that? I meant 3 defeats, 1 draw, right? But the draw was a morale victory, actually. So, technically, he's got a victory, everybody. PC is like Walter, but he does not have the funds like Walter. I mean, I think that's disrespectful to Walter Smith. I mean, nothing this guy's done is suggest that he's like Walter Smith. Maybe he's like Walter White before he found meth, but I mean, that's probably the closest we're going to get to Philip Clement. Here, I think the guy did a good job with a pretty poor team, right? But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he's the man. Prove to me that you're the man, Clement. You know what I mean? Do something. He's going to get sacked by Christmas at this rate. Pointless contract extension, absolutely. Oh, you'll see the real Rangers by October. Poor Cantwell. No, 600k embarrassment from Cantwell, biggest letdown in years. I agree, Randy. Randy Orton, RKO to nowhere. It's the Rangers board, man. 600k. Come on, talked a good game on Saturday, man. Where are these signings? 100 viewers. Thanks for that, everybody. 600k, that wouldn't even buy Mikey Johnson's left leg, and that sums it up. Might buy his nose or something. Jeez, oh. Unacceptable. Who bought him? What, Mikey Johnson or Cantwell? Well, Cantwell's not even away yet, Blackburn, but he's going to be going. He's going to be going. Definitely. Definitely going to be going. There, brother. You like Cantwell? Must have been the only one. You could have bought Cantwell, Randy. How was that big payment? Good. I know you'll treat Uncle Stevie well. The first TikTok Kemp brought it on himself. Big lassie, never shied at his mouth and kept picking fights on social media. Well, that's it, isn't it, man? No, but he'll go to Blackburn, right? I said it earlier on Fog Football. He might do all right for a year, right? He might do all right till the end of this season. Then he'll post something like, "Oh, I'm going to replicate Chris Sutton and Alan Shearer's Premier League winning season," or some pish like that, and it'll go down the drain. He's going to be a shit show for his next club. I agree. See what the score will be: 3-1, 5-1, 3-1, 5-1. We'll go with 0-0. Nah, no liveners here, big man. JJ, you might be right about that, mate. 3-1. It's just, I even see us struggling to score, to be honest. Dessers, I'll tell you what, this is the best form Dessers has been in, but will the players behind him be in that form? Big Phil's scalp will be hanging soon in Celtic's trophy cabinet beside the others. Oh, and it's a big hat trick. Desser's hat trick. Oh, Randy, I wish. Maybe you pay off Schmeichel to let some goals in. That's probably the best case scenario. If we can get a goal, pin. Well, Tav's done nothing this season. If he wants to step up to task and actually do something, go ahead. Another Cantwell sob story incoming. Well, Todd Cantwell will be going, everybody. It's not official yet, but he'll be away. Hopefully, sooner the better. We can get the funds in, but we should know what the funds are going to be, man. We should know the wages, and it should be sorted out, and they should be getting players brought in. But honestly, no idea what's happening. We're sitting here waiting on a bit of news, and there's nothing. MJ was pants. Cantwell should definitely be worth more than that wee Johnston. Yeah, he should be, but when you mismanage everything at a club, then he's not going to be. And it's Cantwell's fault as well. You know, once you're transfer listed, you're listed surplus to requirements, your value goes down. You know, the best way of getting money for players like O'Reilly, playing week in, week out, constantly in the window. Todd Cantwell's in the storeroom, everybody. Get that fucking taxi booked right now. Enjoy Blackburn. Yep, Todd Cantwell. Enjoy it while you can. Oh, is he trend? He's trending on Twitter. Is he away yet? I do. My sinuses, notorious Bing, are out the window right now. But I'll still fight through it. Build a team on peanuts? I probably could. And as Ibrox fixed, I don't know, 21st of September, everybody. Comes to Scotland shouting about winning trophies and leaves like a major loser. That's it. That is it. Arse collapsed. No, how not to be a footballer? Just shut up. That's exactly what you should have done. Shut up. If you deliver trophies, then talk to the big man. If you don't, you see hang of it, right? See, considering what Celtic have won, they don't even do anything remotely taunt worthy. Like, see Cal McGregor, if he wanted to, he could see in interviews, he could fucking sink us. He could be like, I've won more trophies than Rangers probably will this millennium. You know what I mean? He could turn around and say things like that, but he doesn't. Todd Cantwell speaks, and he's got a League Cup day, isn't he? And he was saying it even before the League Cup. It's pathetic. He's a fucking, I don't even know. He's a lost cause, and he's away. Never want to see him again. You know, and see when he leaves, is he going to write some sob story on his Instagram or his TikTok? Oh, you know, they thought it was the club for me, but it didn't work. And then is it going to come out? Oh, I didn't like Clermont. Didn't like Clermont. Didn't like Clermont, everybody. But McGregor's right to say that, though. That's what I'm saying. McGregor does. That's what I'm saying. They don't. McGregor and co, right? They don't wind Rangers fans up anywhere near the amount that they probably should, considering what they've won. Joey Barton Mark too. He's going to do a wee dance and cut his socks up in a protest. Absolutely. Cut a couple of t-shirts up. Everybody hit that like button. If everybody hit the like button, there'd be 126 likes. How about that? How about those apples? But his attitude made him leave Norwich. Yeah, and the problem, can you tame the beast? I wouldn't really necessarily say Cantwell's a beast, but it's all about, can you tame the problems that he's got and produce them into a good foot. There's seen on Twitter the day, there's people out there with less talent than Todd Cantwell, but they've got the right attitude. And attitude is half the problem in football. You know what I mean? It's like James Milner, people like that. Not exactly great, but you know, he does a job and sees it through. And you know, I think he's played in I think it's his 19th consecutive Premier League campaign. Look at Todd Cantwell, man. Guy's too busy making 19 consecutive TikToks. Celtic could have bought Cantwell. He would try harder versus Rangers. We sold an under 13 for more than that. What an absolute disgrace for the club. But comedy gold. Can't even disagree with it, man. It's fucking is comedy gold. Like I said, it was flipped. I'd be getting stuck in, but it's no flipped. It's definitely not flipped. Big Todd Cantwell. 3 for 100. I said I didn't, but I could get you. He was linked with 25 million move to Arsenal. He was, he was linked with 40, 50 pound move to Aston Villa, but didn't happen. You're loving the meltdown. Brilliant. Fantastic. Meltdown is here for all to be seen. Cunts like Cantwell should stay well away from social media. He was too loud and never backed anything up on the pitch. One of the worst to play in Scottish Prem. I do not care to target individual players. It's on the manager who he signs. Yeah, Clement didn't sign Cantwell, right? But it's all on Cantwell what's happened to him, man. The guy could have just stuck his head down and played his football. You know, he can't handle, right? He can't handle Glasgow. It's as simple as that. He talked a game, you know, his mouth. What's that saying about the cash checks? His ass can't cash the checks, his mouth is fucking delivering it there, man. He's pish. Talks a good game. And you see at Blackburn, nice wee cushy, diddy, mid-table championship club where you could finish 19th or you could finish 6th and no one really bats an eyelid. That's what he wants. Same with Scott Wright and Ben Davies. They're away to Birmingham. They know they've got it easy down there. They'll guaranteed they'll win League One because there's no other teams. Yeah, but in Australia, man, these not have the currency's mad. Especially at New Zealand and all that. The currency's no. Always surrender. Well, it feels that way. Do you think you'll be able to melt for a decade? Well, it's been going on 12 years, so it might go for another decade. RFC News. RFC News. I could go through RFC News. Honestly. If you're only getting 600k for Cantwell, you'll only be getting about 20 quid for Wright. Is Scott Wright the worst ever Rangers player? He mustn't be far off. Considering how long he's been here. I would keep Wright as Cortez is a terrible injury. No, Scott Wright's got to go. I would rather go with a youngster than Scott Wright. And if Scott Wright's not there, that might force Clement's hand to do that. Butland, 2 million. Brilliant. RFC News is a joke. His brother runs a Celtic channel. Is that it? So it's his brother that runs the Celtic channel? I always thought they sounded the same. Sure it's not the same guy cosplaying as his brother? Could be that. By the way, that RFC News guy, yeah, I mean, Celtic News is his brother. Is it his brother, though? Is there confirmation it's his brother? It could just be the same guy pretending. And yeah, I've had those things fired. Oh, he's pretending. McCausland's brutal as well. It's the same guy, defo. Yeah, I always thought it was the same guy. Cantwell is too in love with himself. A true representation of someone who thinks he's special, but an average footballer. Total FUD. And Sefco have won a watch and getting shot of him. Is that sore? Brilliant. Not going to laugh at that again. I think Cantwell would be sensational in the USA Soccer League. It's not the same guy. He's on camera sometimes. Clearly different people, but they're brothers. Fair enough. Dan has a Liverpool channel as well. Dude's yeah. Sounds like Mark Goldbridge, man. Just trying to use clubs for views and some of that ad revenue in there. But same guy, brother, different guy, talking shite is what they do. You know, half the news, man. There's some people, Bassey returns to Rangers, confirmed. You know, they pluck deals out their arse. And they've got good views. Like, people tune in and they're like, oh, this isn't real. No wonder. It's not real. I mean, and they've literally just started in the past year. You know, literally just started in the last year. There's a lot of other fake news channels out there. Is it Gers News? It's Gers News. That's the one. So look at this. Gers News. They uploaded it an hour ago, right? Breaking news. I know it's Brett something Italian. Shanklin signs with Rangers. Scotland goal machine joins. And then it's the one before that was midfielder from Aberdeen agrees move to Rangers. Then young Real Madrid striker joins Rangers. Miovski joins Rangers. That was 2 days ago. How's that got 1.3k views, by the way? How can Miovski join Rangers have those views? No, I mean, the guy, yeah, he does support, well, he did support Nottingham Forest. I think he supports whatever side the money comes out these days. But also, this channel uploaded Anthony coming to Rangers, 2k views. I mean, look, how can anybody even click this stuff? Absolute clickbait of the highest order. No Shankland for me, please. Well, you're not going to get Shankland. Dan gets pissed when you call him out for being a fake fan in this chat. He is a fake fan. Come on. He is. Jurass the Great Unwashed. I know everything about Rangers. Well, there you go. Fake news. No Shankland. Eagle. Right. I mean, there's just other random. I mean, like Calvin Bassey's back. Seema's back. I mean, Rangers sign Nigerian defensive rock. Bassey arrives. It's like, you fucking see that, man. And it's got 4.5k views. Like, how's people even tuning into that, man? How's people even subscribe to that? I bet the most popular vid, something mental. It's that Calvin Bassey. He uploaded the same Calvin Bassey vid 3 months ago, and it has 16,000 views. Yep, Joe Aribo as well. Brilliant. That's another guy he uses. Nathan Patterson's back. Who else is back? There's a lot of players back here. He's uploaded the same Calvin Bassey video with the exact same thumbnail about 20 times. It's a joke, and YouTube don't even do anything about that. It's an automated voice talking shite. Not even legit. Not even legit, right? Well, 88 votes. Should Rangers have got more than 600k for Cantwell? Bring back Novo. CJ Novo. Nacho Novo. That would be a bit of clickbait if Nacho Novo came back. His wee fight fell through, so he's not getting that. Not getting that done. Cantwell's TikTok is worth more than 600k. Well, we'll never know, won't we not, man? We'll never know. Right, Rangers, come on, give me something to talk about. There's nothing here. I'm on TikTok. Not even on TikTok. I mean, I'm on Twitter, and there's nothing. Rangers, come on. Come on. No, I don't do clickbait. It has to be legit. When Dan first started his channel, he was live one night streaming, listening to UVF songs. It'll be all the daft orange bastards tuning in because they think he likes flute tooting and drum banging. Well, heard it all. But see, that's a guy didn't even, I mean, like you said, you got the Liverpool channel, a Celtic channel, doesn't even have a clue what's going on there, and he's playing these tunes. 56 hours left in the transfer window. Rangers side will not finish second this year. Tell you what, might have to worry about Aberdeen sooner rather than later. I'm going to wait till that gets to 100 votes, then we'll stop. But Todd Cantwell, looks like Rangers should have got more money for him. Like, that guy, Federico Chiesa, right? From Juventus to Liverpool for 13 million. That's insane. Only 13 million for like Italy's best player. Fake fans channel, Rangers Nation, copy and paste. Charlatan. You should get him on a live. Nah. Well, I mean, I could get him on a live. That's Rangers week. That they were last season. Last year, his contract. How can Cantwell go from Rangers fan saying he's the best centre mid in the league to 600k in 5 months? Well, technically, Todd Cantwell's went for more than Cal McGregor's ever went for, guys. Brilliant. That's a Todd Cantwell user on his TikTok. Rangers need to stop selling their best players. Money laundering. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. But seriously, Rangers, give me a bit of news to talk about. There's nothing, man. There's nothing here. We're not linked with anyone. Oh, Pyramids FC. The Olympian this. The Olympian that. It's embarrassing. Honestly. 134 viewers. Is anybody that's just tuned in got a bit of Rangers news that I can talk about? Because we are linked with no one. Lawrence Shankland is Hearts Europa League doubt as Naismith admits it's a race against time. Whatever. Oh, I mean, you literally hear about Shankland to Rangers every day, man. When's it going to come to fruition? Abraham Adele makes Rangers transfer stance abundantly clear as khaki price set and £7 million star loan collapses. It's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing there? Let's see then, shall we? No, we're not. I'm not even going to bother reading that. I mean, it's been about how long? It's been about a month since Rangers announced the player. Last player was proper. Like, come on. 55 hours till the window closes. Yeah, there is a lot of hours to go. A lot of work to go for both. Yeah, right. It's actually a weird one, right? I think if the window closed right now, Celtic fans would probably be more upset. But the reality is, they're way stronger. And for us, I mean, the talk is, oh, Rangers are going to sign four. I would be shocked if Rangers even signed a player at this rate. Do you want that? Do you know that's how desperate it is? I'm actually going to go. We're linked with no one. There's no concrete bids. There's nothing going in. Things can change, right? Like in the last couple of hours, bids can come in and go out. But where are these coming from? Like we're sitting here on a Wednesday, 2 days to go. Rangers are linked with no one. No one. These 7 million fucking pipe dreams is what we're linked with. That khaki guy linked with some guy from Pyramids FC. Brilliant. Sell Butland, no. Get 3 million for more donkeys. We have nothing. All the Celtic fans are Rangers accountants. For free as well, Tam. For free. Not even charging a pound, eh? Not even charging a pound. Any decent number, 10 worth less than 600k, looking for a new club. Brilliant. He is Todd Cantwell. He's looking for a new club. Oh my god, Chelsea owner buys Rangers. Rangers news today. Fuck off, man. How can people even entertain that? How can people even entertain that, man? That's bogging. That's what that is. RFC news. Let's see. Rangers in talks to sign Stanley and Soka. Is that true? RFC news. How many subscribers? How could he even be a channel member to that guy? They do. That's for sure. Right. Let's find out. Stanley Nasoka. Who's this guy? Rangers. Let's see. He's emerged as a Rangers transfer target. His race to land. I mean, come on. He's a centre back. Centre back does. I think we need another centre back, right? But I look at this team and I just think we need more than a centre back. We need attacking options, man. Let's see here. Plays at Hoffenheim. What's he won this career? He's a fucking two-time French champion. How's he pulled that off? Hold on. Oh, I used to be at PSG. Brilliant. Then he went to Nice. Then went to Club Brugge. Then he went to Hoffenheim. I tell you what, right? His stock has absolutely plummeted, but maybe we can unlock him there. He can play at left back as well. This looks like a decent signing, you know. Represented France at every level, apart from the main level, the level that matters. Hoffenheim sent him for 12 million. He went to Nice for 12.5, then he went to Club Brugge for 6.5. Total transfer fees of 31 million. That just seems like our league, man. I don't think that's going to happen. You need a miracle. When's the Europa League draw? I think this is the year we can make the final step and get it over the line. I love that enthusiasm. Well, it's on Friday, everyone. You just copy and paste the Daily Record transfer news and copies and paste it for content. What a guy. We need help, mate. Clubs of shambles. RFC News. RFC News. What a fud, eh? What an absolute fud he is. Don't worry, George W. Bush for Texas about to buy the Rangers. Hopefully there's no fucking oil in Ibrox, man. He'll be fucking invading us. Hitting tars beside us. Oh, that's shit. Mr. President, we've lost another TikToker. Every day's a new day. What's happening? Just tuned in. I'll tell you what's happening. Fuck all. There you go. There's a spoiler. Nothing, because Rangers are just they're dragging the arse out of this deadline day. No oil, just sewage. What's happening? Plate draw. Plate draw on Friday, a day after the big clubs draw. What's on the plate then? What's on the Thursday nights? I actually think the Europa League is actually playing on Wednesday nights as well this year. So you're going to take that back, or is it still a plate draw at the end of the day? When save them before it's too late. What's this all about? There's no way Balogun will last the whole season without injury. He's been injured twice already this season. That'll sum up how bad it is. You're right, we need a centre back. What's your prediction for when Clement gets the sack? I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and tell you when I'll go look at Rangers' fixtures, right? And I'll tell you when he'll get the sack. Rangers, let's see. So, beat by Celtic, which might happen. Away to Dundee United. Honestly, I think if we lose against Celtic and get beat against Dundee United, he'll be away. There you go. I'm going to say that. Christopher Lee. I mean, we play Aberdeen on what, the 30th of October. Could be bad then. It's too hard. You can't really You need to wait till this Europa League draw comes out, and then you know where your games are and what's postponed and what's moved back. And because factor in points behind in the league and getting scudded every week in the Europa League, can't survive. I don't think so. We know most of the business gets done in the last few hours of the window. Well, there's 55 to go, everybody. 55 hours. Hadji's previous team are due hundreds of thousands of pounds if he plays again. Did you know? Where you been, Tone? I established this a couple of weeks ago. I honestly don't think he gets sacked no matter what happens. He will have a big payout package. Nah, I don't know, man. If Rangers are... I was going to say if we're down in the dumps. If this isn't down in the dumps, what is? If we are double digit points behind, getting scudded in Europe, out the cup, does he survive that? No. Yeah, you can't keep sacking managers. I get that, but you can't keep allowing mediocrity to continue, and that's what's fucking happened for too long. You know what I mean? Brendan Rodgers' arse near collapsed last season. Then Philip Clement walked over to him and pulled his fucking trousers back up and went, "It's all right, Brendan. Here's a wee Gucci belt. Back up, Gucci belt." There we go. Brilliant. Phenomenal. Shite. Players all want to wait to see their options. I honestly don't think he gets sacked. I've already read that one. More managers to pay off. Looks that way. Teabagged. Nah. Rangers are like fucking J71 Prime. How's your spanner, J71 Prime? Your wee spanner beside your name. Pay up Skeletor's 4 years of wages. Many players would Rangers have to sell to get 30 million. If Clement is sacked, it will set Rangers back another 2 to 3 years. Fuck. Oh, God. Right, we can't sack Clement then, according to George. Spanner. Besides your name. Not spammer. Spanner. Double N. Because you're a moderator. 11 p.m. Friday night. But what's happening at 11 p.m. Friday night? Is that the Europa League draw? If they can't afford to sack anyone, paying them off would end Rangers. Yeah, Spanner. That sums up, man. But it's true though. If you can't if you can't sign anyone, you probably won't be. You probably can't afford to get rid of him. Oh, the window closes. Sorry, that makes more sense. The window closes. Right, brilliant. Clemont's coming up with his honesty to cover his own back. Alex Ray. Give Alex Ray the job. Stephen Davis. Sure, you sent a super chat, J71 Prime, and I made you a mod. Super chat equals moderator territory. Score prediction for Sunday, I think 2-1 us Dessers last minute. I'm liking the talk, I really, really am, but this team can't talk the walk, man. Walk the talk. Where's Celtic soul? He's quiet. I like it quiet. I think he bottled it. Couldn't handle getting a spanner. 3-1 Celtic, 2-1 Rangers. Right, we know what, we're going to end that poll. 121 votes. A shite performance and we nick it. Yeah, I can guarantee half of that. Right, Old Firm predictions. Old Firm. Oh, this will separate. This will tell me how many Celtic fans are in this chat. Let me see here. Right, Celtic. It does. It tells me how many times everyone super chats. You're a channel legend, J71 Prime. Your super chats. 3-0 Celtic, 2-1 to Rangers. Rangers are winning 3-0, 6-0 in the poll. Rangers. Nah, there's beef. Oh, no, Celtic are winning. Rangers are. Oh, it's going. I'd take a draw, though. You're right, George. My bad. Pacific Shelf. No 6-0. Cancel it last week. Goal will separate it. We'll just nick it. Well, here, if the channel owner himself says you're a channel legend, do you not want to take my word for it? Mate, Celtic all day. Well, that's what it's looking like, but you got to have faith. I say you got to have faith. I know come Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, when I'm on here doing a review, doing a live, doing a whatever, there will not be a watch along. I'm not going through that. It will be absolutely brutal. Bear and Beret, sad. Yep. 4-1 Celtic. So Celtic are winning in the poll. Celtic are winning 43%, 21% draw, and 34% Rangers. 3-1 Rangers, Deserdino, but let's imagine Cyril Dessers a wee cheeky brace, man. That would be brilliant. Weird things have happened, to be honest. We beat them, we were in the championship, so we could do it. Some people would argue that fucking team's better than the team we've got right now, man. Well, see if you actually look at that team that we had in the championship, right? Which is mental. See, you think of it. See, Barry Mackay. He walks into that Rangers team right now. You know why he does? Because Scott Wright fucking does. And if Scott Wright can walk into a team, then who can't? Not one person in this chat couldn't walk into the team if Scott Wright does. Celtic score early 6-0. I worry about that. Trust me, no one in this chat is going to be supporting Celtic if they're a moderator, right? I wouldn't do that. Maybe on the impartial Fog Football, but not here. There's no way the Rangers are walking out of paradise with anything else than a complete annihilation. A draw, but that's being really optimistic. Get your money on Calmac, repeat it filing and no punishments. I'll stick my money on it. Ricky, how much for mod on Fog? Here. Next time I'm on Fog, you let me know. You send how much you think it's worth. Ricky Foster. I did a FIFA 15 experiment and he was 59 rated. Shite bag. Nobody's thinking a draw because I am. Impartial Fog Football. You know what's impartial over on Fog Football, man. It's bloody the sweat he had. Brilliant. Impartial Fog Football. It is. It is, man. Name me another channel that's as impartial as Fog Football. They hit me with it. The Foster brothers. Ask him, mate. Prime. I've seen fans talking about man Mark McGregor leaving a tatty and Bernardo walk through midfield suicide. I say, well, I mean, if the other two did their job and dealt with the other two, I mean, maybe, but if you're saying to mark 3 guys on one, yeah, that is mental. Those Indian Rangers channels are annoying. I don't know anything about the Indian Rangers channels. Are they the ones with the automated voice or something? Can't stomach anymore. Cantwell, he cannot. Moderator City. Butland, I think Butland will need to have a good performance to be man of the match. And I tell you what, Kasper Schmeichel has not been challenged this season. I think it's up to Rangers to actually do something. Wilf from the rabble is more impartial. Not a chance, man. Come on, I'm not having that. No having that. The Rangers rabble. What do we make of the Rangers rabble? Are they going live? Cameron Carpet Slippers. That's what people are calling them, isn't it? No, but that's just what it is. It's so fucking easy for them. It's so easy for Kasper Schmeichel. No, but it's pathetic, though. And Rangers probably won't even do anything come Sunday. Mad Wilf. Wilf likes the women's Fitbit too much. Yeah, I couldn't care about it, honestly. Wilf's the only one that talks sense on that rabble. Here, I would trade Celtic winning every league title in the women's division if it meant Rangers would win the league this year, and I mean until the end of time. So that shows you how little I care about it. And I think everyone in this chat would probably be the same for that. Kasper playing up front. He could be allowed, to be fair. It could be allowed. I'm a Celtic fan, Stevie, and at least you tell it like it is. You're one of the good Rangers fans that tell the truth. Good man. Just saw a massive spider there run across the floor, and I was like, right, I'm going to kill that. Tavernier plays right back. You're in trouble. I agree with that. He doesn't spout shite anyway. Who spouts the most shite in the Rangers rabble then, everybody? Women winning nearly 9-0 every week. I couldn't care if they're winning 1-0 or 50-0 or 20-0. I just don't care about it. Definitely not me. I'm off to the United Spiders women's game tonight. Each to their own. Oh, that's fair play to you. I just wouldn't. I just don't care about it. How much have you donated in total? Well, I mean, I could tell you, but it would take me about 5 minutes to add it up. Thank you, though, J71 Prime. Incredible stuff. Super Tav to score a penalty. That would be good. The FKs have apparently scored 147 goals in 4 games. Yeah, but I mean, if people want to go to it, right, and if people want to care to it, fair enough, go, right? But see, for me, it does not. It just doesn't. I just don't care. I honestly, like the Rangers women lost at last kick of the game last season, and I'm just like, I mean, obviously, I would rather them win it than not. But I mean, if you flip it to the men's team, imagine we lost the league last kick of the game. I don't think I'd be here. What doing this live stream? Can anyone top J71 Prime? Probably not. Probably not. But since you asked for that request, J71 Prime, I'll tell you right now. Where's the belief in our team? No matter what, we will follow, wait and see all these haters eat their words if we win on Sunday. 2-0 to the Ears. But that's the problem, right? See the fans, we have backed this team forever, right? But it's 2 wins out of 15. We can't sit here and say that, oh, we're going to win. Last season, despite our horrendous record, we were going into most of those old firms like, first one, should have won, expected to win. The second one, Celtic got injuries. Pretty much every old firm last season, it was, Rangers are going to do something. People have had enough. People have realised, and the teams get weaker. Trophies matter. They do. Lost Scottish. Well, I mean, that did. That was shy. I was actually live for that. I'm not, kind of tried to forget about that. We actually have we've only won 2 at the last 15 against Celtic, so work that one out. It's bogging, isn't it? I bet you some people didn't even know that. And the 2 games was a 3-0 when it didn't matter, and the extra time victory, which was great, by the way, to win the semi-final to get into the final. So, like J71 Prime, you want to know how much? £4, £6, £8, a tenner, 16 quid, J71 Prime, there you go. Yeah, I know, but we're talking about from the get-go. We could play Bob O'Reilly and beat you a lot. Goals win games. Doesn't matter about how good you perform. Wright was signed as the new Laudrup. Hampden empty, well backed. He probably did. Yeah, but I think the part of Hampden being empty is no one likes Hampden, and also people have had enough. Like, the club it's a mess. You know what I mean? Butland will be beat twice. His weak left side on Sunday. Probably think it's time for Jack Butland to step up to task, everybody. You know? Could we do a combined 11 right now? Nah, I'm not going to do a combined 11 right now. I tell you what, though, if I was to put a goalkeeper in, it would literally be Schmeichel, based off he's had nothing to do. And that, Butland's made better saves than Schmeichel this season, but he's made about 10 more mistakes. And that is why you've got to just put Schmeichel has had nothing to do. He's caught the ball when he needed to. He's distributed it when he needed to. Butland's made a few mistakes, and that's about it. You see O'Reilly got injured. Yes, I talked about that earlier, but yeah, it was a bad tackle. It wasn't a red, but it was a naughty tackle. It's a shame, though, for big Matt O'Reilly, isn't it? It would have been intriguing to see how he would have got on at Brighton immediately. Now you're probably going to have to wait a few months. But it's good to see that for the league, see what players can do coming from Scotland into England. But, yeah, not exactly brilliant. Butland will leave. Leave you Tim's greeting on Sunday. Butland presenting goals this weekend. Butland is better. Laudrup would be a good signing. Anybody. Even at their current age, man. Bring them. There is a reason Butland sat on team benches for 3 years. Yeah, but Joe Hart sat on benches for a bunch of years after he left Man City. He had an alright spell at Torino, but Joe Hart was literally doing nothing for years as well. I mean, I've just reversed that. Just because you sit on the bench for clubs doesn't mean you're. I mean, look at Hadji. Hadji's sitting doing nothing for us, man. Nothing. Doesn't mean Hadji's shite. No, Hadji should be walking into that team. Just because you're not playing for it doesn't mean anything. Look at Mesut Ozil for his last 6 months. Arteta throws him out. Fucking still great player. Just because you're not, there's always different circumstances at play. Three 0. Butland is due a turn. Come on, better fucking put Hadji in the bench on Sunday. Fuck the bench. Get him in the team. How about we just sell Butland? He's very good, so we'd make a lot of money and then just play Liam Kelly. I like Liam Kelly. I think Liam Kelly, if a 10 million, 15 million came in for Butland, right, sell him and fucking play Liam Kelly. I rate Liam Kelly. I think he's good. Not the greatest goalkeeper in the world, but if it improves the rest of the team, I think you've got to do it. Remind me what Butland has won. Well, I know he's won a Scottish League Cup, but I couldn't tell you what else he's won. Yo, Harry Kane's won fuck all in his career, right? Would they walk in to most teams? Yeah, doesn't really mean anything. Obviously, you want to end with trophies, right? And that's what you're remembered for. But doesn't automatically mean he's shite. Would you play Ross on Sunday? McCausland? For some reason, I thought you meant McCrory. I was like, he's long gone. I don't even know, man. I need to look at the team. Matt O'Reilly wasn't an international, Georgian. He went for 30 million, so what's your point? See, I'm hitting you with these Uno reverse cards. You've got nothing for me. We'd be lucky to get 9 million for the Butland. Exactly. Harry Kane's no a keeper. What do you mean Harry Kane's no a keeper? Doesn't matter. That's good enough. Harry Kane went to Bayern Munich and still couldn't even win a trophy. They are J71 Prime, aren't they? Rangers are out of order. They agreed a contract wage increase with Hadji and not willing to honour it. Who would sign for Rangers? Seeing that, any chance of a Cortez return? Personally thought Butland was going when Liam Kelly signed. Jamesy Forrest will come on about 70 minutes for his 500th appearance. Probably well. Lost in the conventional, some bumpers. So, we're going for 51 minutes. I went for an hour and 5 minutes earlier. Look at the amount of minutes I'm going here. Is Hugo playing the wee scuba diver? It's true, Cameron. Yeah, Matt O'Reilly is a great player, right? I'm not denying that. But just because you don't have any international caps, right? Or well, actually, Butland has way more international caps than Matt O'Reilly, right? But it doesn't mean anything. What's your score prediction at Parkhead? Sponsored by Pets at Home. I'll give it my match prediction, my match preview. Todd Cantwell, done deal. It's not done. It's not done, Ben. But it'll be done near enough. Actually, it could be done. I haven't checked Twitter in about a month, but Marshall sitting on an international bench, international caps. Yo, of course they add to your value. Oh, but an increase in an offer to 10 million. God bless Birmingham City and Trabzonspor. I think this is just the difference. So I mean, we are. It's like Blockbuster in the bottom of the bargain bucket, looking for a fucking DVD. It's going to cost 99p, and I've just went on Twitter and it says that Celtic are increasing their offer for Ernie Ingles to 10 million. And what are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing fuck all here. Oh, is Ben? Are you a Blackburn supporter, Ben Davies? You know, he might need his arm around his shoulder, right? But Todd Cantwell can go fuck himself, and that's from me. That's what you can't come in and say you're going to win all the trophies, beat Cal McGregor, then a couple of months later your arse collapses. So Todd Cantwell, bye bye, won't be fucking missed. Nah, no, honestly, see, he can post. He won't even. I don't think he has the guts or the balls to fucking post a goodbye message on TikTok or Instagram, right? Could he be successful for Blackburn? Absolutely right. But we all, like I said earlier, he'll probably come up with some pish that he's going to be bigger for Blackburn since, Alan Shearer and Coleman, and then his arse will go, he'll leave, he'll fall out. He's a guy that should have went on to great things. He had a chance at Rangers to properly rebuild. He could have been a part of this rebuild. He could have been a massive part of Rangers getting back to where they could be, but no, he was just a part of us being stagnant, and that is what he'll be remembered for. I mean, when Scott Wright leaves, I'll say goodbye to him. You're mince, but you know what? You did. You served your club. You played for your club. You didn't do anything. I mean, you're shite. It's not your fault. Todd Cantwell's got the ability. Just couldn't put his head down. He's going to spill the beans. He probably will. Should have stayed at the championship team. Yeah, you can stay at the championship team all he wants. Sutton will roast him at Blackburn. Exactly, man. You can see the articles come. You can see them coming. Todd Cantwell's a quality player. I agree. We all know the feeling when you wake up at 10 a.m. You start getting nervous, and the closer the game gets, the more you feel you're going to get pumped and nervous. Do you get that? Yeah, well, absolutely. That's what happens. Then the game starts, and then you get a bit of false hope, and then. But see, we're just so used to going behind in Old Firms. It's just the get go. I am, mate. Very much so. I think Cantwell's a good player. I just think he's not been consistent enough. Rangers are a huge club, so maybe it's one step too far for him. It might be a step too far. I think it's the same with pretty much every player that we're loading out here. Ben Davies, they're just. It's. I'm not saying Ben Davies got the quality, but some people just don't have the mentality to play for Rangers where you're scrutinised. I think for playing for Blackburn, I mean Blackburn are a mid-table championship club. There's not much expectation. You could finish 16th, sixth. You're not really going to come under a lot of criticism at Rangers. You look we've lost to Kiev, we drew against Hearts, and the burners have been on pre-season, man, getting melted. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is at a big club. You can't afford to lose games after games or shite performances. And that's what's happened. But yeah, I think he'll be all right for Blackburn. I do. I wouldn't be surprised that in 18 months' time, 12 months' time, that Todd Cantwell is back playing for a fucking League One team because he fell out with the Blackburn manager, who I don't even know who is. But bye-bye, Cantwell. You won't be missed. Piss off. Bang, bang. Good night. Rangers win 4-2. Tavernier penalty. We are due a win against Celtic. Absolutely. Still a few derby games a season. I wouldn't be worrying too much this early in the season. He's not officially gone, but he will be gone. I just don't see how the deal doesn't go through. Rangers have agreed. Blackburn have agreed. At this point, you're relying on the player. He wants to go. He's travelled down. He's away. He's away. He has to. He'll be away. Aren't blessed with money. I know that feeling, Ben. So we couldn't change this way. We weren't blessed with money. If Cantwell can perform to what he's capable of, 600k is a fucking steal, and everyone knows it. We put the poll up earlier, but it's doing it. Who are I playing Sunday? I think the only way Rangers can get a result is if we play a midfield three of Diamonde, Barron, and Sterling. But then if you play Sterling in the midfield, you have to play Tav. I think Tav should be nowhere fucking near that team, and he's going to get played. There's nothing anyone in the comments can say or I can say it's going to. He is playing at right back. It's not like Clement is experimenting in a few games this season, dropping Tav or playing him in a different position. It's not going to happen. I don't know. Just try something different with Tav. I think against Ross County, he was coming more central. Even if you want to do a role where Sterling and Tav can alternate between midfield and defence, but that's not the thing you try out against Celtic. You know what I mean? You don't do that. It's a must-win game for Rangers. You can't try things like that, but you need to perfect it against the Didier teams. Tav and Hadji is just here for the cash. The cash. Matondo, Jeff Day, late second half subs, chasing entire leg when the game's already lost. Yep, can't wait for that. That's probably going to happen. Yeah, 600k is a good deal. But honestly, I mean, for Blackburn's sake, it would be good for. But I'm not. I hope Cantwell doesn't turn his career around. I hope he doesn't. I can't stand the guy. He doesn't actually deserve to. And that's not a dig at Blackburn, that's a dig at fucking Cantwell, because he's pissed me off. Big Phil the tactician, lump it to Dessers and hope for the best. Route 1 football, and that route is bleak. Maida will roast the shite out of Tav. Absolutely. He will. Tav can't play, but he will play. Nah, the big tactician, man. Fucking brilliant. Cantwell auditioning for the role of Hamlet, to be or not to be. Nah, that's putting too much respect on Cantwell, man. Sons of Anarchy's based off Hamlet, and that he fucking actually he has similar hair to Jax Teller maybe in the earlier seasons. Where's the battle fever? Where is it? This team has sucked the battle fever of everyone with a fucking Hoover, with a Dyson, with a Henry. For example, Tom Lawrence, I would say, is quite a good player. You see him score screamers, but in old firms, he gets scared to do it. And that is clear. The players were too overwhelmed. But people can say negativity, right? And battle fever. Rangers have won the last 2 to 15 games in the old firm. That means Celtic have won. I think Celtic have won about 10, maybe drawn 3, something like that. How can I sit here with confidence and say, aye, we're going to rock up and we're going to win? It's been 4 years, man, since we won it. Parkhead. It's just. It's no. Yeah, well, that's it. But see, that is the thing. We're not good enough to sit in at Parkhead and sit and defend. Our strengths are not doing that. A team like Kelly can do that. I know they get beat, 4-0 by Celtic at Parkhead, right? But seeing you see Kelly scrape a 1-0 victory in Europe against Toronto, that is a sad reality about Rangers. I don't think we're capable of sitting in. Our strengths are more going forward because we just don't have the defenders. Tavernier is not the sort of guy that can sit back and defend. Maybe put Sterling in, yes, but you can't do it with Tav. Yefty's a left mid playing left back, so again, that's a problem for us. How bad could this be? I've just thought of that. Tavernier and Yefty, Suter, and we don't even know who the other centre back's going to be. This could be a cricket score. Yeah, he is so unfit, Lawrence. He shouldn't be anywhere near it. James, have to agree with you. Can't see Rangers doing anything against Celtic, an offside goal, and their arse will collapse. Yeah. Starting 11 for Rangers. Fucking hell. Honestly, Proper. I don't even think Proper will be in the team. I'm going to go. I don't think Proper or Balogun will be in it, and I think that's a problem. I'm going to go Butland, Yefty, Suter, Sterling, Tav, Diamonde, Barron, Lawrence, Tierney, Matondo, Dessers. I think he's going to play Sterling in at centre back because because Balogun and Proper, I think it'll be a race against time. And honestly, do you want to be starting guys that are half fit at Parkhead? I know Sterling's not a centre back, but you know what? I thought he was pretty. I think if there's one guy I would trust in that team who's not a centre back to do the job of a centre back, it's Dujon Sterling. So I think that would be the team. Yeah, 5 in the last 8 meetings, goals disallowed, some rightfully, some definitely not. We've had 10 reds to their 0. Is there something dodgy going on? It's almost like John Beaton isn't brother John. It's almost like the referees don't favour us. It's almost like we've not won 12 out of 13 league titles. We've only just realised this. What's going on here? What's this all about? Proper's been training since Monday. If there's ever a time to step up to task, right? And I think the jury's still out on Proper. I think half of us are guilty, half of us are non-guilty, which in football terms is shite, not shite. It's like, put in a man of the match performance, clean sheet, nick a 1-0 win. That's how you establish yourself as a Rangers man. That's how you get the job done. But we know it'll probably happen. We know it'll proper happen. Shite. VAR assistant has beaten under the spotlight. Proper's kind of shite though. He's only had a couple of games, but you know what? I've not. Suter's been better than Proper. See when they've played, Suter's been better than Proper. Apparently, yeah. Proper lacks speed, but can you read the game well? Apparently, I don't care about the performance. I'd rather us play shite and win than play good and lose. I get fucking both sides like that, absolutely. But problem is, Proper won't read Kyogo. Yeah, fucking Proper's slow as hell. Kyogo has had a shit start to the season. No goals, right? What's going to happen? What's going to happen when Kyogo goes up against our shitey defence? When Maida skinning Tab and whipping balls, about 20 balls in for the left-hand side. I'll tell you what happened. We get scudded. Are we going to bring in guys to replace the likes of Wright, Cantwell and Davies? We've got 3 days left till the window closes. Probably not. That Adam guy. I'll worry about both of them. We need fucking better players. Not going to get anywhere with this current squad. We're only going to get worse and worse. Steve, will you be watching the game from behind the couch? I would, but my couch is up against the wall. So, probably not. Celtic goals are coming from every position. We should snap McGregor in the first half, take him at the game. That'll leave Celtic rudderless without him. This team's just this. I mean, we've seen the Lundstrom tackle, but you don't even get proper tackles anymore, man, to set the tone. Doesn't happen. We'll just let McGregor dominate like we normally do. Ida won't be fit until after international break. Brilliant. Nicholas Kuhn, flying machine. Hatate on fire. Hatate, yeah. Hatate. Hatate's the guy that makes Celtic tick. He goes under the radar. Not that McGregor's doesn't make them tick a bit, but I think it's Hatate, man. You've seen last season when Hatate was injured. That's when Celtic were rudderless. You know, so if someone wants to tackle both of them at the same time, maybe. But we'd probably be the one coming out with an injury to that. Barron won't let McGregor dominate. I hope so. McGregor is the main man. It's Hatate's the main man. Hatate looked honking at the week. Yeah, he didn't look that good. But Kyogo nursing that shoulder. No chance Tav is getting near any of the front three. Little big bastard going to be greeting by half time. Probably. Am I going to do a watch along on Sunday? Probably not. Honestly, I don't want to. Why I don't want to is because it would be on a bit of a delay and I don't want it ruined. And I would just like to enjoy the game for the 30 seconds till they score. Haha. Nah. No, I won't be doing one. I can't be arsed with the disappointment. And talking about it for 2 hours. On the flip side of that, though, on the flip side of it, it would be good. This time last season, I thought he was out injured, so it's shown. Yeah, he is massively missed. How can Clement take any blame from this squad? Our best players have been signed by him. It's previous years' mismanagement is the issue. Clement is trying to sort it. Yeah, he's trying to sort it, but will he get the time to sort it? Bevian, aye. Bevian, aye. When the whistle starts, I always get a feel that Celtic going to score like seconds after. Yeah, well, it fucking happens, doesn't it? It happens all the time. Look at last year, boot it back, Tav boots it off Maida, trickles into the back of the net. Shite. We'll probably go 5 minutes for it's 2-0. Brilliant. Imagine a Yilmaz Baron Halloween mask. A Yilmaz Baron Halloween mask? I'm trying to imagine it. Doesn't really work for me though. Oh, I do, Tone. I do. 2 transfer windows, so when does he start to get blamed? He starts to get fucking blamed right here, right now. Because you've got Hadji there to play. He's frozen Hadji out for whatever reason, right? And people can say, well, that's the board saying that. The finances aren't there to support Hadji's wage. Clement's coming out and making it sound like it's him. You know, there's youth there to play, right? You don't have to pick the same team every week. Mr. Philip Clement, yeah, you're not getting backed, right? That's one thing, but you can play the youth. You can switch it about. You can change formations. You can fucking drop tab for a start. How about that? But Hadji came out and said he doesn't want to be sold. I don't think Hadji is wanted to be sold. The guy looks like he doesn't want to be sold. He's playing with the B team. He's literally come out and said he doesn't want to. It's not. It's actually called a really L generic name, George. It's almost like George, but it's not George. It's a 4-letter word. People in this chat will already know its name. His name. Celtic and Liverpool. Yeah, United are shite. Always gets a cheap pop out of me when United get beat. Mainly because of Mark Goldbridge, to be fair. Kelly's a wee albino that could not get game time at Aberdeen. Same pitch for the Rangers board. Clement has not said anything about Hadji. He's just threw him under the bus and put him down. But yeah, I think Clement's being a prick about Hadji. I think he definitely is. You know, I know he came back with Cantwell. I've actually got no issue with the way he went. He came back in with Cantwell, but he's almost treating them like they're the same. It can't work, yeah. Loans. I mean, loans. See if you use loans in each year, you're winning leagues. Fuck yeah, I keep doing it. Brilliant. But see when you're doing, you're trying to build something and it's not working. Doesn't work. All these. What the hell's going on there? Brilliant. I was reading something there. Going for United and Rangers. Rangers win at the Piggery. Will turn all obsessed Tims against Brenda. Shakespeare has found his new Hamlet. Big. He hasn't once complained. Yeah, come on. Get Hadji in. Come on, say we will see more incomings. Right, going so far free. There is no way we are signing 4 players in the next coming days, man. Not a chance. Come on, it's Clemente. Kid on takeover FC. Celtic Liverpool to win 5-0 on Sunday. Put a bet on it. Nah, I wouldn't bet. I mean, I'd bet Liverpool 5-0, but never, ever doing the opposite. Or the Celtic bet. I think the board are thinking about the Hadji money possibly going out if he plays. That's it, big man. Watch Brenda stutter like a clown and blame Rest after his team gets pumped at home. See how great that would feel though if Rangers actually did the unthinkable. I mean, it's sad I'm calling it the unthinkable because that's what it feels like. See the euphoria I'd feel. I'd be on cloud 9, but it's not going to happen. Sadly, probably not. An hour and 13 minutes talking shite, everybody. Hit that like button. Hit the super chat button as well. I've been going 70, 60, 73 minutes. 73 minutes. Hit that fucking like button. Hit that super chat button. It's the only explanation because the boy can play. I agree. That's probably it, isn't it? Clement is the guy who has to face the media and cover the tracks for a board that are out their depth. Clement fucking fancy Scott Wright rotten. They throw Hadji under the bus so that cunt can start. Fucking calling Scott Wright a cunt. Oh, well, I guess we are calling him that. Clement is a guy who has to face the media and cover the tracks for a board that are out their depth. I've already read that one. Tam, you'd be lucky to have the ball. Well, maybe when we're taking out the back of your own net. Shame can't have John Lundstrom back. He makes Celtic dreams come true. John Lundstrom is the best on earth. How's Trabzonspor getting on then? Let me make a fact here. It's the board's fault. Second year Europa League, second place, quite a bit of money, Champions League qualification, and they let Michael mess it up. They did. Hit the like button, doesn't cost you anything. I like that logic. We need the Union Bear to go to the bus pre-match. Where do you reckon it'll leave, Ibrox or Hampden? Oh, that's a valid point. I'm going to assume it would leave it. Well, then, I don't know. Would it leave at Ibrox? Considering we're at Hampden? Fucking, I don't even know what's going to happen, man. Scott Wright getting buried. I'm all for the Scott Wright slander. Once you're beat yet again on Sunday, I'll come on when. So hold on. What if we don't get beat? You still going to send money my way when Rangers scud Celtic 4-0? As long as Bennett is running the show, we continue to go around in circles like this. I agree. Onion bears are nothing. Would you take Dave King back on board? I'd take anyone with vision and money. You know what makes me happy? Wads of cash. And it's not going to happen. They better play in the Onion Bears. It's just fucking makes me want to cry like onions. Be better playing. Be better. I've already read that, but on my phone it was delayed. Right. Any news? Todd Cantwell. There is no news. No surrender. Dave King tax cheating. You want him back? Says all about EPT. It's actually all right, Tom. But how will Rangers go to the top like Celtic? Maybe an alternative universe, Stevie. We can dream, everybody. We can dream. It's a no-brainer to get King back in there and get Park to fuck. Tav gives me the fucking fear. I agree. Dave King was spot on. I believe Dave King said they will fall like a deck of cards. Only one team fallen since then, Davy. Davy King. Davy King, right. We're going to end it at the R20 mark. That's been 80 minutes, everybody. The sheep are looking better. I reckon so too. I think, fuck's sake, Steve, thought you had nothing to talk about. But see, it's the comments here that have kept me going for an hour and 20 minutes. You know? Full timer. Full timer, J71 Prime. Nah, I won't be doing a live stream. I just cannot be arsed for the inevitable. I won't be doing it because it's a game I just want to sit and relax, and I feel like like J71. This would be a full timer. I just want to sit and relax and watch it, whether that comes with a victory or a defeat. I just want to relax and chill. I cannot be arsed. I cannot be arsed doing a fucking watch along of it. Truthful. Because I do not want to be screaming at this camera when it inevitably goes wrong and battering it and smashing everything. Dave King not in a Cape Town jail yet. I'm always brutal by kickoff. Forget most of what happens. Might not be a bad thing. See, I need to remember it though for the match review. Leave the dog alone. Stop. Listen. If we're winning 3 or 4 by half time, well, you do what? if Rangers are winning 3-0 by half time, I'll do a watch along then, which pretty much means I won't be doing a watch along. Fucking watch along, man. I don't even know what. See, if we were winning 3, but it would sum us up, man. Honestly, see, if we were winning 3-0 at half time, I think this team would bottle it. I honestly think they would bottle it, and that is mad for me to say, but I wouldn't have faith in this Rangers team 3-0 up at half-time to see it over the line. You know, they would concede one and concede another one. The sauce. The red sauce. The whiskey. Fuck it. We've been talking for 80 minutes. I don't want to talk about Fabio Silva, man. Him rolling about, that pissed me off. Anyway, that's where we're ending the stream. 95 viewers. We were consistent throughout. We had about 140 there at one stage. Steve, that happens back of the Doug. That'll be desperate times. Desperate times if that happens. Roger will be public enemy number one. Before we go, right, I want to. What happens to Brendan Rodgers if Rangers win? I'll give you 25 more seconds to answer that. What happens if Rangers win? Is there a meltdown? Is there a meltdown? Public enemy number one for Brendan. Nothing. He will get criticised, but not. Well, I know he wouldn't get sacked. Fuck, I know he would. I mean, come on. There's only one guy probably going to get sacked. Referee's fault. We still win the league. Fabio Silva was seen the diving in Paris. 3-0 up. I'm not convinced Celtic fans would leave, you know. The board would be public enemy number one. There we go. Anyway, that's all I needed to hear. Yeah, be more feds coming soon. Check out Fog Football for every team in Scotland. But you know the score, you know the drill. Till next time. Peace.